Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is LS Bros. Today, this is my 2000 Chevy Camaro SS, and we are going to show you how to drive a manual. Let's get a cold start. Hey guys, today we're going to show you how to drive a manual. It's real simple. I know it confuses some people, but I think today, you'll be able to understand. All right guys, there again, with this Camaro, we have a 6-speed manual transmission. We got a hand parking brake. You have a clutch, brake, and of course your gas pedal. Okay, now when you go to drive a manual, this is real simple. You know, it's kind of systematic and it's repetitive. So when you go to learn to get into a manual, of course you're going to put your foot on the brake, apply your foot on the clutch, and press it all the way down. Take your parking brake and shut it off. And now you're going to see with your stick, you can go into first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and of course reverse, but we don't need to do that right now. All right, so now when you go to want to drive forward, you're going to your foot suppressing the clutch, pushing it all the way to the first gear. Okay, and as you're on a straight path, you are going to all you need to do is just take your clutch and just lightly start allowing the clutch to come up, and you'll start rolling just like that. I'm not even pressing my foot on the gas pedal. Just like that. Let me do it again. Put my foot on the brake. Okay, my foot is on the brake, I lightly let up on the brake and just lightly pull at the clutch about halfway, and you just begin to start rolling just like that. Okay, now, and of course in traffic and on the roads and things like that, you're going to want to touch the gas a little bit to be able to get yourself, rolling with traffic. But in a parking lot where we're showing you, we don't really want to get into all that. So it makes it real simple. Okay, now when you want to go into second, you're going to just put your foot on the clutch, push a little bit on the gas pedal, and allow the clutch just to come out just slowly. Now you don't want to just come out, because what'll happen is you'll stall the vehicle. Let me show you what happens on that if you go too close. Just like that. So you'll stall the engine because you're allowing the clutch to come out too fast, and the transmission can't keep up with the engine. So now my foot is on the brake. I lightly pull out the clutch about halfway. I just give it a tiny bit of gas right here, and you just start rolling just like that. And as you're going down, down the road, when you need to get into second gear, you're gonna push the clutch and put yourself into second, and slowly take your foot off the clutch and put it in second, and you'll be rolling. All right, guys. Now that we're done with the parking lot, we kind of got the basics of how to drive the manual. We're going to actually go on the street, and I'm going to just show you to run through the gears, downshift, stop and stop signs, just to your normal driving. We're not going to really do a whole lot of hot rod or anything like that. We just want to show you how it's done. All right, we're now on the road. Let's get. All right, now that we've showed you how to do it in the parking lot, let's go out to the street and let's just show you how it's done. We're going to run through the gears. We're going to take you little bit of a time in beautiful cloudy Michigan. All right, so as we're going, you're going to hear that just distinct motor as it gets to a certain RPM, where you just know that it needs to shift. Okay, so as you're going down the road, you're just going to drive it just normal, like a normal car. And as it gets to the point to where it gets to a certain downshift in just a little bit, okay? Now, this don't have active rev match or anything like that, so you got to be trying to feather the clutch and the gas and the brake, okay? Okay, we're gonna start back in first. Just show you. And it's about 3,000 RPM. It's kind of as your max, what you want to kind of do to drive it normal. Now, let's just say this. What happens if you want to take and you want to go down the road, you're going down the expressway, and you want to downshift to be able to maybe pass a car, or if you're on a road and you need to pass a vehicle because they're going too slow. So you're going to take your clutch in, you're going to put it in the gear, it's going to come up, and you'll be able to hear the motor roar, shift the lane, put your foot in the clutch, and put it back up in the upper gear. Now, the sixth gear is kind of like overdrive in automatic vehicles, so it just allows you to drive at a normal pace to not allow you to over rev, and plus it kind of helps with gas mileage. Well, guys, I think this is kind of it. I'm going to end it here. It's got a little bit of a short video, but just wanted to show you just how to drive a manual. That for a lot of young people, a lot of even middle-aged people, or people that just maybe they need to learn how to drive a stick for their job. That maybe this can help you out just a little bit. And it may be a truck, it may be a sports car, or it may be just a truck or something along those lines. So, hey guys, have a good night.